So I always pray for you a sound mind, lots of satisfaction and happiness, and a good health. May you stay healthy and wealthy. This is the most important thing. Health is wealth, and this is the most important thing. So with this positive note, we are going to stop here the prayer, and we will begin with our lesson. For 2 days, we were learning the chapter, The Gumdrop Affair. That is over now. I had already uploaded the related material in your Google Classroom. Kindly, it's my request to all of you that please, 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 please visit there and please check it out. Take the help of the material provided and prepare your note by your own. Don't rely on any guide ready-made material. Please, please, please. MBDs are not the authentic source. There are many mistakes in MBD. So please always make sure, doubly make sure that whatever you are writing, whether it makes sense, whether they are going with the questions, the answers are related or not. Okay, don't beat around the bush. So today we are going to read about a very interesting chapter, the cockfight. I insist all of you to please read the text once. You will enjoy the witty lines in between, the sense of the humor of writer. The Cockfight is written by Amin Kamil. He is a Kashmiri writer, and Cockfight is a Kashmiri folk tale. Okay, so the story will teach you that envy, jealousy is not at all good for anybody. Okay, in one of the chapter, that chapter was in Many and the Nun. I think it's in 11th. Okay, so in 11th class there was a chapter Many and the Nun. If you remember, there we are having many concepts about. I taught you one thing, that we don't want money so that we may become rich. Because if you have lakhs and lakhs rupees in your account, how much you will eat? Still your capacity of your stomach is the same. No matter, you will eat chicken instead of dal. But how much? You cannot eat entire meal on the planet because I am wealthy. No. We don't require money. We don't require things, bigger house. Our necessity is the same. One room is enough for one person. Still, we make houses like Antilia, having 29 floors for 3 people. Why? The question arises, why? If your need is satisfied more than enough in one room, then why the need of 29 rooms? The need is, we want, okay, somebody raised hand, Suruchi Gupta. Please, the one who raised hand, please tell me, what's the need? You are raising hand. Is it by mistake or you want to answer the question?
Ma'am, it is by mistake.
Okay. But if our desires, if our necessities, desires never end. If our necessities ends in a limited resource, then why we expand? Why we are expanding? Because we want to show off others. We want to prove others that we are wealthy. You don't require a new dress for the wedding party of your cousin. You are already having many in your wardrobe. Still you insist on purchasing one, saying that if you will not get me a new dress, I will not join the party. I want a new dress. Why? You can wear, you could wear any one. You must be having many pretty dresses in your wardrobe. Still you want a new one. Why? Because you want to show others. पहले वाली तो सबने देख ली है. वही पहन के जाओगे तो सब कहेंगे पुरानी ही पहनी है, इसके पास तो कपड़े ही नहीं है. Does this thing really matter? No. What matter is the personality, your mental health, your knowledge, your upgrooming matters. Your clothes, your materialistic things are not mattered at all. Still, people fight over fake things. Like there is a crisis between the boundaries of the countries. Armenia, Azerbaijan, they are in the war. Why? On the borderline issues. We are at a Cold War. Why? We are having the LOC issues. Does these things really matter? Can't we make this world without hatred a better place to live? I think the more important thing nowadays is the peace of mind. But people always try to prove themselves superior than their neighbors, their relatives, even their siblings. I am superior than you. I have many things than you. So the problem occurs when you have an ego problem. Here in this chapter, the cockfight, there are two characters. You come across two characters. One, both the ladies are neighbors. One, the main character, leading character is Shamal. And the other one neighbor is Johnny the Skinny. Shamal is married to a person named Ghulam Khan. You will come across 4 characters total in this chapter. Shamal, Johnny the Skinny, Ghulam Khan, and Samad, who is a slaughterer, means Kasai butcher. Okay. So Ghulam Khan and Samad is having a very tiny role in this chapter, but Shamal and Johnny the Skinny is a title given to her. Johnny, Shamal and Johnny both are the main protagonist of the chapter. Basically, there was a tiff between the two ladies. Kindly mute yourself if somebody has unmuted by mistake. Please mute. Okay. Johnny the Skinny and Shamal, they always carry a fight because they're jealous of each other. They are having envy. Now, why they are having this envy? Johnny the Skinny is having few hens and one cock. Okay. Who? Johnny the Skinny. Johnny the Skinny is having few hens along with a beautiful cock. And Shamal is having only few hens. For 5 hens, she is not having a cock. So she welcomed at times Johnny's cock in her compound when she want her hens to lay eggs for the reproduction. She sometimes allows that cock to enter because she is not having any cock. So reproduction is not possible without a male cock. So for her personal interest, many times she welcomes that cock in her compound. But when she scattered some grains for drying up in the sun, like maize, millet, barley, okay, corns mainly, she was keeping the corn in the sun for the drying up. That cock comes and scattered everything here and there. At that time, she get annoyed and throw a stone at him and curse him like anything, which Johnny the Skinny heard, and she got angry. She said, "You are a very selfish lady. When you have your own purpose, you welcome my cock there because you don't have your own cock. But now, when he had some grains, few grains from your yard, you are cursing my cock. How pity. From today onwards, I will never allow my cock to come to your compound. If you need a cock, get your own. Now, the spiteful words of Johnny the Skinny hurt Shamal a lot. It stuck to the mind of Shamal that I want a new cock. Now she approaches to her husband Gulam Khan. As usual, wife always asks husband that I want this and that. She approaches them and she asks that her husband that I want a new cock. Gulam Khan said, at first he didn't bother about the sayings of the shaman, but when he realized that the lady is really very serious about the thing, okay, so who is this? Please unmute. Even if I'll mute from you this side, you will not be able to unmute yourself, and this thing deprived you of saying me that my voice is audible or not, or if you have any problem, you can unmute yourself in between and you will ask. So Gulam Khan, hardly a year or so before, he said he had the cock, but that cock died. But now she is insisting again that I want a new cock, I want a new cock. Then Gulam Khan one day brought a new cock. Okay. And if you read the text, she is the lady Shamal. Her expressions are very well carved by the writer in form of words. That how she was cleaning the utensils, and when Gulam Khan came with a cock, her face lit up and she forgot to wash her hands and she rushed towards him and picked up the cock and started talking high about the breed of the cock. Gulam Khan told her wife that the cock is very expensive, and she said that yes, I too don't want a scavenger cock. I don't want a roadside cock. I want a breeded one. So it's good you came with a breeded one. And she started talking in a very loud tone. Okay. She wants to compete to Johnny, and she was talking so much in a loud way that Johnny will come to the window and notice that she is having a cock. She went inside, she scattered some Gracie came with a fistful of rice and she scattered in the yard, and all the hen came near the cock and started packing up those grains, and the cock too. But she was cursing the hens, they're saying that please get away and let the cock eat. And the Johnny the Skinny came out the window after listening the noise. She came out the window and Shamal showed him the sorry, my voice is freezing. And Shamal showed him the cock with a very high ego that my cock is very breeded. It is 4.5 rupee. It is worth of, at that time the currency was having a very good value. So basically Gulam Khan bought a common cock from a roadside shop, and he told his wife that the cock is a breeded one and a very high amount price he had paid for that cock. So she was not happy because she is having a cock. She was satisfied because she was having a very expensive cock. Gulam Khan knows the mentality of his wife, so he played a trick. Now Johnny the Skinny and the Shamal is talking over the breed of the cock. She gave her a very sarcastic and taunting remark, and Johnny the Skinny was very upset, and she said, oh, I'm having dal at the frying pan. Maybe the flame is high and I have to go and check. She avoided the conversation and she left. some days, what happened the next night? The next night, what happened in the midnight, during the midnight, when it struck exactly 12 o'clock, the cock starts crowing. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Okay, it starts crowing and Shamal woke up. In Kashmiri mythology, it is an ill omen. Ill omen समझते हैं आप? एक बहुत बुरा अपशगुन माना जाता है जब कोई मुर्गा रात के टाइम बांग देता है. Okay, so this is an ill omen. Now the Shamal is very worried. She woke Gulam Khan up. She said that this cock is a misfortune for us. He is crowing at the night. What if the neighbors will heard his crowing and in the morning they will taunt me that we are having a monster cock? What if the Johnny the Skinny will listen the noise? She was very worried. She said, I want this cock to be slaughtered right now. Gulam Khan didn't pay attention towards her words. He said, you asked me to get a cock. I get you a cock. Do whatever you want to do. Don't tell me ever again that you want a cock again. So please, if whatever you want to do, you are free. Now the next morning, she went to the Samat. Samat, who is a slaughterer in the village. Okay. She said, Samat, I want my cock to get slaughtered. And you are also invited for the meal after I cook. He said, okay, the deal was done. When she was coming back, she heard the noise coming out from the Johnny's house and her courtyard. When she entered, there was a fight going on between Johnny's cock and Shamal's cock. Shamal and Johnny both are very excited about the cockfight. Shamal's cock was very fast, but Johnny's cock was already the winner of the cockfight in the village. So Shamal was not sure about the winning of her cock. So what she did, at first she was in the last paragraphs of the chapter, it is mentioned clearly what happened, how it happened. Both the cocks were fighting, and writer has penned down each and every moment and the expression of cocks and both the lady neighbors too. You please read the text, you will enjoy loving it. So both the cocks were fighting. The fight was very intense. Even the Johnny and Shamal were enjoying it. Both the ladies, cock were innocent. They were fighting because it's a natural phenomena. One dog barks another dog when they entered in their area. Likewise, one cock fights with another cock when he entered in his area. But Shamal and Johnny are making it an issue of ego. Whose cock will win? At first, Shamal was saying that I want to kill this cock. I asked Samar to slaughter it. We don't want a scavenger cock. It is we will get another one who is of very high breed, way more high than this one. So Johnny was listening this remark, was till then it seems like that Johnny's cock will win. For Shamal's cock was white in color and he is having blood spots on the feathers. So she thought that my cock will never win. But in the end, Johnny's cock was defeated by Shamal cock. Shamal cock defeated Johnny's cock, and Johnny's cock was running in the courtyard for saving his life. At that moment, Shamal was very happy, saying that I'm having a breeded one. And when Johnny said, you want to kill this cock? He said, she said, who told you that I want to kill this cock? It is just I was saying that I actually didn't mean this. We paid very high for this cock. This is not a scavenger cock. I want such type of cock only. This cock is very lucky for me. And she again started praising about the cock. So here with the story ends, and with this note, you will, when you read the text, no, when you read text and when you read the conversation, dialogue conversation among the characters, you will come to know how the person changes, dual standard personalities, how they contradict their own sayings. At first she is saying, I don't want to kill, I want a cock. Then she says, I want to kill. And when the cock wins, she says, I don't want to kill. So she is constantly changing her contradictions. And mark my words, Shamal's character is also important one. So here is the story. I'm having the summary, character sketch, and the theme of the title of the chapter we will discuss tomorrow. But first of all, I would like your reactions on this chapter, whether it is clear to you or not. Please unmute yourself. Gurshish Kaur, kindly unmute. Gurshish Kaur. Okay, Gurleen, unmute yourself. Gurleen. Mahika, unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Did you get the storyline?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So tell me that what sort of a character Shamal was having?
Ma'am,
While reading the story, what you conclude that such type of a lady possessing what type of character?
ma'am, she was not matured, jealous nature.
Yeah, good.
Then uh,
Jealousy is the main trait of her personality. She was a spiteful lady using spiteful remarks. She was sarcastic. She was nothing positive is shown in this character, because the one who hates somebody, who has envy for someone, they are not positive at all. So we are having one more name randomly. I'll pick randomly, that Nasreen. Nasreen, please unmute yourself. And those who are not responding to me when I ask you to unmute means you are not here listening to me. Nasreen. Nasreen.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. What type of a character Johnny the Skinny was having? Yes. Have you read the chapter?
No, ma'am.
So what I was teaching you in the class, have you gone through that? Was I audible to you? Where were you when I was delivering the lecture?
Ma'am, there was some in network problem.
No, there were no network problem. Today the net speed is quite good and your voice is completely clear. It means your net is also very good. Okay, Avni Gupta, kindly unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Avni, why you were absent in your functional English class? You are constantly not attending your functional English class.
Ma'am, actually that I did not know that the class was there.
I had given the link a day before yesterday morning. Till then, you haven't checked your.
Yes, ma'am, I've not checked na. So next
Okay,
time I will make sure that I will check it beforehand.
okay. This is first and the last warning, beta. You are not attending at all any one single class. Okay, tell me what sort of a character Johnny the Skinny was having?
Ma'am, she was also having a selfish character.
Yes. And what else? She was
Ma'am,
also
she was
having.
also like a show off lady, and she also enjoyed the fight between the two cocks, and she also thought that her cock will win it.
Hmm. Okay. Okay, tell me. Okay, here we are having Harshpreet Kaur. Harshpreet?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.